at your event in London, when I met you at the Excel, you always line it up with the best of the best.
Yep.
It's never all about you. You've got the tax
No.
guy, the accounting guy, the this guy, the that guy, or the woman,
Yep.
and Kim was there obviously as well. And yeah, I highly recommend people check out the live event. I'm guessing Rich Dad website's probably where the
Yeah.
information is.
It's, you're the first people we're announcing it to.
Oh, fantastic.
That's in April. That's why. So I mean, after this call, I'm on my call to my company, say, okay, we're going to do this thing or not. So I guess we're going to do it now, Brian.
Good. Well, it's a no-brainer, honestly. If you can go to a live event with Robert Kiyosaki, like, just don't even think, book it for sure. And have you got a book you're working on? Any ideas of something coming out?
Yeah, I'm starting Rich Entrepreneur as a series because a lot of people, look at the how many people that Microsoft lay off, how many people have Google let off. The unemployment is skyrocketing right now. And those are very smart people, but they've been trained to be employees, not trained to be entrepreneurs. So I'm starting a whole new brand called Rich Entrepreneur. And because if we don't teach entrepreneurship, the failure rate goes up. So I'm just doing my part, to get to the point where we influence the world. And it's not age or education or money. It's a kind of attitude and drive right now. But when I saw, I should have had it, but all the people who, people are laying off today, it's growing. And my biggest concern, Brian, is, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a lot of programs now about the working homeless in America today.
No, I haven't seen it.
Lots of people have jobs, but they can't afford a place to live. So there's a lot of things on YouTube right now, and the reason is this is fake.
Right.
So they work hard, but they live in their cars. It's tragic, right?
Wow.
So it's, and I don't believe in giving them money because it just, as we were taught in Sunday school, teach a man to fish, don't give him fish. So that's why it's called Rich Entrepreneur, Poor Entrepreneur. A book coming out. I'm working on that now. And as usual, I'm very much anti what they're teaching in school because it's no longer education, it's indoctrination. Yeah. How dare they teach that America is a systemically racist country? We were racist at one time, and there is racism, but we're not racist. And I've experienced racism, but Americans are not racist. Most people are not. Most people are decent human beings. So that's why guys like you and I travel the world. I'm going to India, I'll be in Romania and England, I think England, France because of the World Cup, Rugby World Cup, England. But it's an international world. There's good people all over, there's assholes all over. But you and I are trim tabs, and we're transformational. It begins when you hold this up and you say, which one do you want? The transformation takes place here.
Robert, I always appreciate talking to you, and this is no exception. And so thank you for putting it right in front of our faces. I'm sure many, many people watching this have already been planted a seed in their brain that maybe they've never even heard before, that there's so much fake out there. And again, back to your book, Fake, which is an incredible book, by the way, where you talk about all these fake assets, fake money, fake teachers, fake everything. And again, one of the great things you do is you bring it all together. And I think more people realize it's not the money is here and the government is here and education. It's all part. It's if you pull one, the rest of them move. And so you can't look at one without the other. And you can't change one without the other and the other. So look at the system that isn't working over here and it's rotten in all of its aspects. And look at the system over here that gives you freedom, that gives you independence, that gives you wealth. Those all things come with other tenets, and you get to choose which one. And I think we all know which way we want to go. And Robert, you've been talking about this for decades. And I appreciate you continuing to talk about it and for taking all the heat that you take as well with it as well.
Yeah.
And it's really an honor to have these conversations with you and to be in this fight with you as well. And it's great that we know people like Jim Rickards, and we can all put these messages out there continually. People love this stuff. I mean, honestly, your episodes and Jim are some of the most watched here on London Real because people get it. They understand what we're doing. We're fighting back. We're standing up to repression. We're standing up to people that are taking away our freedom of speech, our financial freedom, all of our rights. And, there's a lot of people that are with us on this fight. And it's great to have you, Robert. Always.
And there's people against us. There's always another side.
There is. That's for sure. Yeah. We feel them.
So can I give one more plug?
Please.
The Rugby World Cup is in France, and I'm going to be cheering for England.
All right.
This is 2015.
Love it.
Because England is where rugby started.
Right.
Last word of this. Life is a game. My game is your game, and we have different games. But I went out for soccer. I know soccer is an international sport and all this. The trouble with soccer is you can't hit anybody. And so when I tried out for rugby, I was at home. So that's why I love England so much, is because I think I'm English at heart because of rugby. And I've played for Blackheath. I go for the World Cup. But my message is choose your game. Do you know what I mean? Mine is rugby. If you like soccer, play soccer, basketball, baseball, ping pong, whatever it is. But it's just this game. And choose your game, So I'm very excited about the World Cup being in France. I'm going to be cheering for England because England is the home of rugby. That's my plug.
All right, we love that. Thank you. And if you are coming through London, come see us. Come to the studio. It'd be great. And leave the guns at home for your trip.
I'm not that silly.
All right, Robert, I appreciate you. The Rich Dad website is great to find out for tickets. Also, you're active on Twitter as well. I think it's The Real Kiyosaki, and on Instagram as well. Robert, we appreciate you tremendously. Keep fighting, and we'll see you next time on London Real.
Same to you, my brother, because you and I are trim tabs.
Trim tabs.
We don't have to. We're just little trim tabs, changing the direction of the ship.
I love it. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate you. Big love.
Thank you.
All right, take care, everybody. We'll see you next time on London Real. So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.